Hello, my fellow Americans. William Mean here, 1799. Glad you could come around. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you anything. And I'm not selling anything, by the way. And remember the Bill of Rights, your First Amendment rights, and be free to use them. Okay. I got about a few Democrats. There are quite a few of them, but I picked these three out of the whole lot of them. All hate Trump, all hate his administration. They still think that, MAGA's going to destroy this. MAGA's going to destroy the schools, Project 25. The whole BS is out there. But I want to show you how this really is complete what it is. Listen to this. Elizabeth Warren and Richard Blumenthal, both are senators, urged Biden to try to limit Trump's ability to use the military domestically. Now, this to issue a policy directive that could temporarily or limit President-elect Trump's ability to deploy U.S. military troops domestically after he takes office. Now, first of all, President Trump is Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Okay? He will use the military as he sees fit, whether it be to defend the nation, defend us any way he can, go get some bad guys, get them out of the business, or national emergency, and we're riot control. And let's touch a few things on that, right? Okay, let's go on this. Let's go a little bit further here. We took care of Elizabeth Warren and Richard Blumenthal. Let's climb into Jamie Ranskins. Okay. Now, before we go into that, I did a video called Democrat Wants to Create Chaos, Disorder, and Confusion. Alright? Jamie Ranskins, by the way, is a former constitutional law professor out of Maryland. He's a Democrat. Now, he's pursuing justice, by the way. This is very weird. All right. Trump's choices of Kash Patel to lead the FBI, actually to clean it up. The agency is now led by Chris Wray, a previous Trump appointee whose term has yet to be expired, but who will presumably be fired if he doesn't resign. Now, the FBI and DOJ were weaponized. Okay. Now, let's get into this a little bit more. Ranskins, Jamie Ranskins, Democrat, is a former constitutional law professor. He states, there's no proof that the FBI was weaponized against President Trump, and against other Republicans, as Kash Patel claims. Now, and then we go in here that Jamie Ranskins is running for the top judiciary post in a bid to counter Trump. Again, like I said before, he's running for top judiciary post in a bid to counter Trump. In other words, go after Trump again. I learned a lesson, but go after Trump again. It doesn't end. So, he gives a lot of interviews. And he's made these statements, that MAGA is going to destroy democracy, MAGA is going to do this, MAGA is going to do that, Trump's going to destroy everything out here, he's going to put people in jails, the whole 9 yards. You got to listen to some of his interviews that he's made, his statements he's made too. But as a constitutional law professor, why is he against the Second Amendment? We'll get that some other time. Let me explain something to you here, okay? Representative James Raskin of Maryland announced Monday that he will run to become a top Democrat on the powerful House Judiciary Committee next year, directly challenging Democrat Representative Jerry Nadler as party prepares to fight a second Trump administration and an embroiled Republican majority. This is weird, right? This is totally weird. Because first of all, millions of people selected Donald Trump. They voted for him. Many of his picks also were elected. What is his problem? We'll go on. House Democrats must stand in then branch to defend the principles and institutions of the constitutional democracy. And he complains about democracy all the time. Raskin wrote in a letter to his colleagues that is our historic assignment now. We dare not fail. Raskin said in the letter that he decided to run for the post after spending a week consulting with House Democrats and engaging in a serious interaction about where the party is following their stunning election defeat last month and handed Republicans control of the Congress and the White House. Goes on. While currently the top Democrat on the House Oversight Committee, Raskin said that come next year, the Judiciary Committee under his leadership will become the headquarters of the congressional opposition of authoritarianism, as well as other efforts by President Trump and his allies to thwart the Constitution. Fucking lie, as usual. Being the face of resistance against Trump, it is not new territory for Raskin, who spent last 2 years on oversight as the most vocal defender of President Joe Biden and his family as they face a swirling Republican investigation encouraged by Trump into their various business affairs, which is all bullshit. More lies. Raskin, who is a former constitutional law professor, as I said before, also held a draft article impeachment against incoming president for the encouragement, which is another lie, of the violent mob on January 6, 2021 that led the impeachment prosecution in the Senate. Now, understand this. He has a problem that President Trump won the election. Okay. He's made many statements that MAGA is going to destroy democracy, white supremacy, God forbid this country's going to fall, the whole 9 yards. Our democracy is going to be destroyed. Stop with this bullshit. Here's the point here. The people themselves, millions and millions of people, voted Donald Trump in, and members of his administration. Now, that is called democracy, and it's also called the majority rules. The problem they're having is their democracy, but they're not ruling here for some reason, and that's the biggest problem here. When the people come together and they voted, that's democracy. And they are the majority. They are now the rule. Now, under the Constitution, we are a federal constitutional republic. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's what the founders wanted. We are a federal constitutional republic. The problem with these Democrats is that they can't get over this. So they're going to continue to spread more lies. They're going to do everything to create the chaos they need to screw him and his administration in 2 years. Now, thing here is the FBI does not need to be changed. There's nothing wrong with the FBI. The FBI is fine. No, the FBI is not fine. The DOJ is not fine. The CIA is not fine. There's corruption. Period. We've seen it on the House floor, where all these investigations and you know, the head of the FBI, Merrick Garland, keeps saying it's under investigation. Everything's under investigation. Well, we can't talk about it. It's under investigation. Well, we're not sure. It's under investigation. When asked about the 100 laptop, nobody knew anything about it. Zuckerman had to lie and suppress people who spoke about the Hunter Biden laptop, with the help of the FBI and DOJ. When moms wanted to protect their children in these school board meetings, they become domestic terrorists and need to be investigated. Redskins supported Biden on the border, supported Biden on the spending bills, supported Biden on, catch and release programs, and this goes on. You American people pay for that. We pay for that. You notice he got 2 years. He's got to take this whole country out in 2 years. You're not going to be able to do it all in 2 years, but put a big dent in it. That's all we need. It's a big dent. People, you got to rein these Democrats in. Their obsession is unmerited. It's just unbelievable. With the terrorist threats we face, criminals we face, it's a dangerous world. I would say this: keep your friends and family close. Get the proper training. Keep your eyes and ears open. You see something suspicious, report it to the police department. That's what they're there for. Till then, you take care. Catch you around.